Hey babe, my name is Jennifer. I'm the creator of Knockout Babe, and today I want to give you two super awesome tips on how to choose the best diet for you. Okay, so this is the topic that comes up in all of the Q&As that I do with our new members, and they always ask, well, Jen, what diet program would you recommend for me if I want to diet? And I said, the answer is simple. None. Zero. Why? Because that requires a personal one-on-one call with me. I don't recommend any diet program to anyone until we hop on a call, right? Which is what you get when you join our program, is a call with me where we sit down and I ask you a series of questions, and based on that, create a fully customized meal plan, because it's about what meal plan works for you, right? It's not about what meal plan works for everyone else. It's what's going to work for you. And the key word here is, and your lifestyle. Okay? That's what's important. So how do you do that? Tip number one is you need to know what's important to you about food. What's important to you about food, right? Are you a busy woman like I am, right? As a mom, you're a busy woman. You're going to work during the day, got to take care of your kid at night. They're not on a diet. You want a diet. So what do you do, right? What do you do? You need something that's quick. Maybe you like convenience. Maybe you like low budget. Maybe you like something that's simple. Okay, maybe you don't like to cook at all, right? I get a lot of members that don't like to cook at all. Well, what does a customized meal plan that requires you to cook and have recipes, what is it going to do for you if you don't cook? So that's where a lot of people go wrong when they choose a diet. They're like, this is what everyone says will work. This is what the masses are doing, so I'm going to hop on that bandwagon. Oh, it requires me to cook. Okay, so they work the program for a little bit at first, right? They work the program every day. And then what happens? You resort back to your lifestyle. Slowly but surely, you're resorting back to your lifestyle because your lifestyle is trumping every other decision you're making. So no matter how bad you want to lose weight and you want to diet, you've got a diet that's requiring you to cook every single day, in which you don't have the time, nor do you even like to do. And yet that's why you're falling off the wagon. That's why diets aren't working for you, is because they are not sustainable. They're not fitting into your already existent lifestyle. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Is tip number one is you need to know what's important to you about food. If you don't like to cook, why are you choosing a diet program that requires you to cook? If you want something that's simple and convenient, why are you choosing one that's a little more complicated, right? Things like that. If you don't want to use a lot of brain activity, you don't want to think and be counting all the things, then why are you choosing a diet program that's requiring you to count constantly, right? Things like that are important. This is why diets aren't sustainable for the masses. This is why over 80% of women fail at their diet programs, because it's not fitting into their lifestyle. You need to go with someone that's going to fit into your lifestyle, right? Every time a member joins our program, what they get is a coaching call with me where we hop on the phone. And this is not a quiz you fill out online where boom, there's I see these all the time on Google, is that they're free customized meal plans, free personalized meal plans. And people are like, ooh, free. I want that. And they type it in, they answer some questions on a quiz, and 10 minutes later, they got their meal plan in their inbox. I got news for you. That is not a customized meal plan, nor is it a personalized one, okay? In my mind, they're about the same thing, but it's neither of those. What it is it's a preset plan. They have 4 preset plans, and based on the answers of your quiz, tells them what plan you're getting. And it also tells them what email campaign you're going to join. Okay, so that's what those are designed for. They're not designed to rapidly change your life and to give you results. Okay, they are designed to get you into their funnel system so that they can sell you something on the back end. And they're going to lure you in with this customized meal plan, free customized meal plan that is not for you. Okay, it is for the masses. It's 1 out of 4 preset plans. When you work with us, we give you one that is completely tailored to you. If you're a fast food junkie and you don't like to cook and you need something on the go, that's all it is, all centered around your lifestyle. What's going to work for you? This is why our members are getting impeccable results. It's because they're implementing tip number 1. They're knowing exactly what's important to them about food. And if you don't know what's important to you about food right now, then you need to sit down and ask yourself that. What's important to me about food, about the food that I put in my body? Is nutrition more important than convenience? Is convenience more important than nutrition? Things like that is important to know, because that's going to help you pick the plan that's best for you. Okay? So that's tip number 1, is to know what's important to you about food. Tip number 2 is you got to get some help. Why are you trying to do it alone? Like, why are you trying to do it alone? See, we hire coaches for everything, right? We want to improve our sports enhancement, right? We hire a coach. They've got coaches for basketball, baseball, soccer, any sports, gymnastics. My daughter's got a coach, right? Everyone's got a coach if you want to elevate your performance. But why is it when it comes to our life that we're like, no, we got this. We got this. We could do it on our own. Like, that's not the way things work. Think about when you go to the gym, right? You want a six-pack abs, or you want to have that you want to be beach body ready by the summer. And you go to the gym and there's lots of different equipment that you can use, and each one of them tones and cuts different areas, right? So what do? You just start working out the machines. Well, it's a very long process for you to try and figure out what machines you should be using based on what it is that you want to correct within your body or you want to firm up. You got to know which machine you should use, how many reps you should be doing, how often you should be doing it. And there's a lot of things, right? So what do people do that want to do it the right way one time and want to do it the right way and get quick results? They hire a trainer, right? That's what they do, because the trainer's going to tell them exactly what they need to do. You need to do 10 reps of these. You need to do 20 reps of these. Every other day is a leg day. Every other day is an arm day, right? All this stuff. They tell you exactly what you need to do, because they do what? They create a workout plan for you, right? Same thing when it comes to your own healthy lifestyle, when it comes to dieting, or when it comes to losing weight, period. Why are you trying to do it alone? This is why you failed at diet plans. This is why you're falling off the wagons. This is why sometimes we are hot messes, right? Because I attempted to do it alone for a very long time. And I'd get a little bit of results. Then I'd go right back to my lifestyle, job done. I dropped 10 pounds, job done, right? And then before you know it, you're like, oh, here I go again. Back on, and it's back and forth, back and forth. So it's not sustainable because you're trying to do it on your own. And that road is a very long journey and very lonely. So you should pick something and someone that's going to give you the results that they are committing to, right? Not a diet program, because all you do is sign up and you go in their system and they just shoot you what it is that you paid for, and then they leave you alone. They're not checking on you. They're not doing any of that. They're not holding you accountable. They're not doing any of that. So that's where coaches come in. That's what makes us different, right? Because we care. On top of that, you want a coach, you want to hire someone that's got the results you're desiring to have. Why would you would you hire a personal trainer that did not have the body you desired? Of course not. Would you hire a coach that never had any sports activity, that did not know what they were doing? Of course not. Right? You're going to hire somebody that has the results that you desire to have. The second you do that, everything becomes so easy. It's like thoughtless. It just runs on autopilot, right? Like, I don't know what to do here, so I'll just call my coach. It was a pertinent change in my life because they could help me see things that I could not see, right? Because what happens is we live in our own box, right? Where we have like tunnel vision. We only see what we want to see, and we only hear what we want to hear. What we need is for somebody to come in and be like, no. It's wrong. And we need them to take this box and to expand it, to shift it, right? So that we can see solutions that lie within ourselves that we just cannot see, right? And it's very easy. It's very easy to get the results that you're looking for when you hire a coach, when you work with someone who has the proven results that they are saying you're going to have. You know, I just want to die every time I see weight loss commercials on TV, and they're all promoting that you can drop 1 to 2 pounds with a program every week. And I'm like, you could do that without a program. You don't need them, and you're going to save yourself a lot of money because you don't need them. If they're only helping you drop 1 to 2 pounds a week, they're not the right program for you, because anybody can do that. I can do that without changing anything. Okay, so that's not the right program for you. You've got to read the fine print. Okay, on the other hand, you want somebody who's committed, just as committed as you are, maybe more committed to your success. Why? Because they want to see you win. And that's what you want, is someone who's ready to rock for you, somebody who knows what it takes to get results. Why? Because they're not paid to get you results, but they're living proof that their stuff works. They know what it takes because they live that life. Right? Would you hire an investment broker to handle your investments if he doesn't invest? Heck no. At least you shouldn't. I wouldn't. Right? Would you hire a mechanic to work on your car that had no experience? No. Right? I would not. At least you shouldn't. So you've got to think about that. And you got to ask yourself, like, what's the quickest way? Because I know if you're like me, which I'm sure you are, is You want quick results. I don't want to sit here and have it take me 5 years to drop 100 pounds. No way. I want it as quick as possible. Fastest way, right? Fastest way to the result. That's what I want. And that's what I strive to get for my members every single day is we're not in this 1 to 2 step motion for the long haul, right? That's not what we want. We want quick and fast and permanent results. And so I am going to choose to work with somebody who's going to get me those, who's going to get me those fast results. 1 to 2 pounds a week? No, thank you. Okay, so got to remember that. So tip number 2 is you need to hire someone that's going to rock with you, that knows what they're doing, that knows exactly what it takes to lose weight, whether they've sat on the weight for 5 years or sat on the weight for 20 years. I've got members in our program that literally have been overweight most of their lives, have tried every diet program under the sun until they joined our system. And guess what? They are rocking it. They're getting results like they've never gotten in another diet program. And they don't even feel like they're dieting because they're not, right? They're not out there working out the gym. They're not those crazy people running on the streets at 6 a.m., right? And if that is you, bless you, because I say that every time I see someone running down the street, I say, bless them. They are so committed. Oh my goodness, right? But for us, that's not necessarily how we choose to live our life, right? And they're getting massive results that they didn't get before. Why? Because it is completely tailored to you. It isn't tailored to the masses, right? The way someone's going to lose weight that sat on weight for 50 years or 20 years is going to be different than someone who has only sat on the weight for a handful of years, right? Or a year, right? The way that someone's going to lose weight that has over 100 pounds to lose is going to be very different than somebody who has only 10 pounds to drop. Right? So everybody's different. Everybody's body works different. Why? Because everybody's belief systems are different. Everybody's filters are different. So what we do is we work with those filters and we understand what works for you. Because at the end of the day, forget the masses. It's what works for you. Right? You see those people that show you on TV, oh, I dropped 50 pounds. They're not telling you how long it took them to drop the 50 pounds. Okay, they could have spent the last 5 years on that diet program to drop the 50 pounds. Okay, and on top of that, what does it say at the bottom? Not your typical result. I don't want something that's not a typical result. No way. So that's where you work with somebody who knows what they're doing. Okay, somebody who's got the proven results to show you that, hey, you know what? I know what works. Period. I didn't research this stuff. I didn't, just go to school for it and get my little fancy certificate. I know what works because I'm living proof that it works and I walk the walk because that is important. Do you walk the walk? How are you going to teach me to eat if you don't eat right? Right? Things like that. How you can teach me how to exercise if you don't exercise, right? Things like that. Like you've got to really do your homework and you've got to work with somebody who gets it, who understands you and who's going to get you the results that you're looking for in the fastest time possible, because that is the key. Okay, so those are the 2 tips I got for you today. Tip number 1 is know what's important to you about food. And tip number 2 is hire somebody who has the proven results that you are looking for. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I want to give you a gift. Okay, I want to give you a gift. It is my free rapid weight loss hypnosis download. It is going to life change for you. You literally just plug it in before you go to bed, close your eyes, let us do the work for you, because in your subconscious mind is where all of those habits, behaviors, beliefs are all stored. And if you want to make that permanent change, you got to biohack into the subconscious mind. And that's what the hypnosis does for you. So make sure they get your free copy. Okay, you just go to knockoutbabe.com/free and get your copy today, because it is seriously the simplest way to lose weight on the planet and is going to change your life. It was a huge part of my life, and so I welcome you to download that. On top of that, share this video so that someone else who also is looking to diet or lose weight can be inspired by it and can learn something so that they too can get the results they're seeking. Okay, because at the end of the day, whether you're a part of my program or you're part of somebody else's program, my motive is the same. And that is to get you results and to get you into the quickest results possible, because that is what it's about. Nobody wants to diet for the rest of their life, right? So that's what I got for you. Share this video, like this video, subscribe to our channel, because every Tuesday we are constantly releasing new videos and I don't want you to miss a thing. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll talk to you next time.